Hello everyone and happy Friday. My name is Sarah Jane and I make a lot of content about being in my 30s in the DC area. So if that interests you, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps support my channel. It has snowed again today and it is so bloody cold outside. It snowed earlier this week and then it just snowed again today. There's actually a lot of snow outside. But I think that's all the snow we're gonna get for this year. I don't think we're gonna get any more after this because it's supposed to warm back up next week. So I am just going to try to enjoy this time of snow that we currently have right now. I am currently getting ready to go to dinner. I'm starting this vlog late, which seems that it might be a pattern because I started my last vlog later too. But it's Friday, I'm done with work. And I thought I would film a weekend in my life. So I mentioned in my last video how I got sick last week and I got the flu and it completely derailed me. I was in bed for days and I am just now getting back into the swing of things. I had to cancel all of my social plans and I have just recently started going back to work. I am a hybrid employee and I went to an ice skating lesson as well, so slowly getting back into the swing of things because I had to cancel all of my social plans while I was sick. So tonight my husband and I are going on a double date to this restaurant with some of our friends and I'm excited. We don't really do a ton of double dates and it's something that I've been wanting to do more of. I just don't really think about it. I mean, I'm a newlywed. I'm still within the first year of being married, and when I make plans with friends, always naturally, because I'm used to just making outings with girlfriends, I don't think to do double dates, but I'm trying to be better about that. So anyways, we're getting dinner tonight with a couple who I've known the guy for a really long time. I've known him since college, and the girl is his wife, and her and I get along really, really well, and I like her a lot. So anyways, we're doing that tonight, and I was a little bit nervous, and I thought about canceling because it snowed, and I get really nervous driving in the snow. I don't like doing it. But it's one of those things where I have just been stuck in the house for so long because I've been sick that I was like, no, we're not canceling, we're freaking going. So hopefully I don't regret that. Okay, I'm about to head out the door. I am wearing this sweater. I actually wore it in my last video, but I love it because it's 100% wool. It's from Barber and it is so warm and it is like what I wear this time of year. I'm also wearing 100% wool socks. No, they're 60% wool socks, 20% cotton, so they're still really warm. And then I have on Kendra Scott earrings and then just some jeans. Alrighty guys, we are back from dinner, which was really nice. It's Nova's restaurant week, so we were able to get a really good deal on a 3-course meal. Also, I feel like you guys can't see the fireplace, which is like such a nice ambiance. Okay, so I moved a little bit so you can see the fireplace. It's such a mood, such a vibe. It's also like really cold, which is why I'm sitting in front of it. So anyways, I just finished reading Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross, which is the second book in the Divine Rivals series. I loved Divine Rivals, so when this came out, I was super excited. This is the Barnes & Noble cover. So I'm giving this 4 stars. It started out exactly where the first book left off, which was great because the first book left off with a huge cliffhanger. And I was super into this book for probably 2/3 of the book. And then the last third, I feel like it was just never ending. It's almost as if the editor, like it needed another edit from someone to like cut down how much was going on at the end. And I think I understand it from like trying to wrap up any loose ends because I believe this is just a duology. I don't think there's gonna be a 3rd book. And so I think Rebecca Ross might have wanted to like be, you know, wrap up anything so that there's no questions. But I just felt like the last part of it just kept going and it didn't really, like once we got into the underworld, it just didn't really it didn't feel as magical as the rest of the book did, which I didn't love. Like I thought that part, like, you know, we've been reading this book about a war between gods, and I thought leading up to that it would feel magical, but it just didn't once we got there. So yeah, I just wasn't as big of a fan near the end of it, but the first 2/3 of this was really good, and I still really love the series. So if you're looking for a good book to read, I still recommend it. I don't exactly know what book I'm gonna read yet, and I'm probably not gonna decide until tomorrow, because it is essentially midnight and I'm about to go to bed. So I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is lots of snow still outside, so as you guys can see, but I'm about to go run a couple errands. What I'm wearing right now is this sweater from Abercrombie & Fitch and some American Eagle jeans that are black. Fun fact about this sweater. So this sweater is actually the sweater that caused me to realize that I only want to buy natural fiber garments moving forward. So I got this sweater off Abercrombie, and online it looked so cute, cozy, and warm, and when I received it, it feels like plastic. I know you guys can't feel it, but it feels very plasticky and very synthetic. And this is what made me decide and do a lot of research of like, what are the garments that I actually keep long term and that last me a long time, because it's already like fuzzing together, and I've only worn it a couple times and you can tell it's gonna start pilling in the near future. And yeah, so this is the sweater. This is the sweater that converted me into a natural fiber only girly. So when I buy clothes now, I look for garments that are made with at least 80% natural fibers. So linen, wool, cotton, that kind of stuff. I don't mind if there's about a 20% composition in synthetic fibers, but mostly 80% or more for me now. But I bought it, right, and I have it, and so I'm gonna wear it while I have it, but I can already tell the sweater is just not gonna last me a very long time. Okay, so we are heading off to run some errands. First, I am going to go get my nails done. I have had these for a minute, and as you can probably see, they're super outgrown, so I think I'm gonna go with pink now that Valentine's Day in February is around the corner, but we'll see what color I actually decide on, because I actually do really like red. And then after that, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do, but I was supposed to have a friend come over this evening to have like a girls' night, but she flaked on me, which is okay. She has a good excuse. So now my evening is open, and I'm thinking about maybe thrifting, or going ice skating. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna play it by ear, see what feels right. But first things first is my nail appointment. All right, so I'm home. I got my nails done. We're doing a really light, pretty pink, and I stopped by the thrift store, and I'm so excited because I found the entire Gossip Girl series except for one book at the thrift store, and I got 12 books for $13, which is amazing. I'm so excited. So I read these books, oh gosh, back when I was in middle school, but I wasn't really like mature enough for it, because they talk a lot about very mature topics. So I never really finished it, but I loved the show, and I heard it's really different from the show. So I'm really excited to add this to my TBR. Oh my gosh, all of these were like $3. Oh my gosh, so excited. And then I also found, a long time ago, I lost my copy of The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and loved that book. It's one of my favorite books of all time. I also found a copy of this at the thrift store, and I never like bought it again because I already read the book, and it's like, you know, 15 bucks for a book. Found it at the thrift store for $3, so I also picked that up. So I just had such a great thrift store run, and it made me so happy. Also stopped by Sephora, and I just picked up, which is not as exciting, some conditioner by Living Proof, and then some Urban Decay Primer Potion. So that was my little errand run today. Good morning everyone and happy Sunday. I spent the evening last night just relaxing, which was really nice. I ended up reading by the fire for most of the evening, and I was reading one of the Gossip Girl books that I picked up at the thrift store. Got this for $3.50. I found out later when I looked at my receipt, they had a sale going on. If you buy 4 books, you get the 5th free, and since I bought 12 books, I got 2 books for free, which love that for me. But anyways, so this one is the prequel in the Gossip Girl series. It's called It Had to Be You, and this takes place when all the characters we know and love, Serena, Blair, Nate, all of them are 15 years old, going on 16. I think Jenny is like 12 in this book. She's in 7th grade, and it kind of just gives a lot of the backstory of how people kind of like how the characters became who they were by the time we knew them in the show, at least. So that's kind of interesting. I actually read a lot. I've read up to 200 pages, so I'm flying through this book. I'm already halfway through it. But anyways, I'm currently waiting for Trey to get out of the shower now. Today we have just a couple of more errands to run. First, we need to go to FedEx and get a passport photo taken for him. So we just renewed our passports when we got married, but we need to get more photos. Essentially, like, we're going on our 1-year anniversary trip in April. It's like 1-year anniversary of marriage, and we found out we're taking a trip to Lake Como and Nice, and we found out that to drive in those countries you need an international driver's license, which we didn't need that when we were in Ireland, which I thought was weird. So anyways, we're going to apply for that for him, but he needs a new passport photo to accommodate it. So anywho, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go ice skating, which I'm very excited about. I read the statistic that when you pick up a new hobby, something sports related, you need to invest like about 2 hours a week into the new hobby to get better at it. I do 30 minutes already with my lessons a week, so another hour and a half somewhere within my life I need to do. So I'm gonna go ice skating for at least an hour, probably with Trey. Because I'm taking lessons, part of my lessons package is I get like a free pass, I think like once or twice a week during this time period. So for me, it's free to go skating, and we'll just pay for his round and his rental skates because I already have my own skates. So we're gonna go do that, and then I think we might have one more errand to run. I think we need to get groceries, and yeah, that's kind of like how our Sunday's gonna be. It's gonna be like relaxing but like productive, getting all the stuff done, all the things. It is 10 o'clock at night, so I am going to go ahead and hop in the shower and unwind for the night and get a good night's sleep because tomorrow it is back to the grind. But before I do, I just wanted to share that I did finish this book this evening. So this is the Gossip Girl prequel. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. I gave it 3 stars. It was just a really light, fun read. At the beginning, it took me a minute to get into it because I was like, I don't know, it just took me a minute to kind of get into like the mindset of like being back in New York and all of the stupid drama. But once I like got invested, I got invested. I finished this in 2 days because obviously I bought this yesterday. So it was really, really good. And next up, I am gonna go ahead and start reading Gossip Girl book 1. So I picked this up in middle school, and I was a little bit too young for the series back then, so I am obviously a fan of the OG show and excited to read this now as an adult. So I'm leaving my little stickers that says that I bought it for $2.50 because I'm really proud of that. And these are actually really short. Like, all the actual books in the series are only about 200 pages versus like this prequel was 400 pages, which I thought was interesting. But I'm not gonna read any tonight. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending a really chill weekend with me. Cozy winter vlog. So anyhow, that's it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because it really helps support my channel, and I'll talk to you guys in another one. Bye.